Wes Murry, thank you so much for being here on Creative at Home, Creative Conversations. We're so excited to get to chat with you today.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. Well, one of my favorite very creative projects that you've worked on, and in fact one people might know you very well for, is the incredible Castle and Key Distillery. And everything about the property, how you discovered it, and the transformation, I mean, is a study in creativity. Will you just walk us through what that was like and that gigantic transformation and how it's blossomed into the beautiful space that it is today?
Yeah, I mean, and I got to give my partner Will Arbin credit. He's the one who found it. But it is a as I say, it's the greatest project born out of pure naivete. I mean, the place is, if you drive up to it, it's a castle, and not a really corny looking one. It's old, it's real, it's authentic. It's got 3-foot thick walls, and it's something that people remember, right? It's once you've seen it, you don't forget it. So that's where the castle came from. And the key part is we have this spring house. And it's shaped like an old door keyhole, and it's this limestone filtered water that is the key to making good bourbon. And so Castle and Key became the name, and it ties people to the two most provocative parts of our property.
When you think of the word creative, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's interesting. So the word creativity, like, I don't know, I had a very simplistic definition of it, right? So, not a big studier of art, but like would look at like something by Matisse or, some other artist and be like, oh, that's creative, right? Look at this amazing piece of art that this person generated. And so it was a very, very narrow view of what creativity is. And, it took me a while to realize that creativity is, I mean, it's across the entire spectrum. Sure, it's works of art in a very literal sense, right? But even in business, it's like, how do you rethink an operation differently? How do you want to go to market differently? How do you want to approach a customer differently? So creativity is such a wider, more broad definition. And once I realized it's, what I'm good at and my ability to improve what I'm good at in others, well, okay, that's creativity at its most basic level.
I think that is a perfect way to wrap up this conversation. Wes Murry, is there anything else that you wanted to say to our audience that we haven't covered yet, just before I do our wrap up?
No, happy to be here, and thanks for including me. And I think what you're doing is fantastic.